Hey everyone, thought I'd give you a quick walk around of the solar panel array, kind of give you an idea of how I built it, how it's all put together. It consists of 10 250 watt panels from a company called Canadian Solar. These are used panels that I bought from Santan Solar in Gilbert, Arizona. Panels are actually in really nice condition when I got them. The frames are a little scratched, but the panels themselves were in excellent condition, and every one of them checked out to within 5% of the ratings on the labels. And take you underneath here. I built this frame kind of based around some utility poles that I got from a buddy of mine. And here's the center section. What I've done is the 4x4s are all attached to the utility poles that are on the ground, kind of embedded down in the gravel a little bit. I used a chainsaw to notch out where the 4x4s were going to go so they would sit in there on a flat surface instead of a round surface. Used 2 pairs in the center since that's where most of the weight is. On the far end, I still got to put 4x4s on the back side of this pole, but I'm going to attach those with L brackets, and they will actually sit on a brick platform on the ground. Used 2x6s on edge to mount the panels on. So it is very stout, and here in the backyard where they're at, I get very little wind. There's been times I've recorded 40-mile-an-hour gusts, and you can barely feel it here in the backyard. So the way the panels are put together is where those 2x6s run on edge. I just used a 2.5-inch lag bolt with a fender washer, and then I set my DeWalt screw gun on like number 5, so it applied some torque, so just enough to be snug. So with the 10 panels, I've got 2 strings of 5, and the way I have them wired up in series is these lower 2 and those bottom 3 on that side are in 1 string, and then these upper 2 and those upper 3 are on a string. And I did that for 2 reasons. One of them, it brings the main wire running into the inverter. All those connections take place in the center. And the other reason is because of the roof on my house and the way it's shaped, and when the sun comes up, this part of the array gets sun first while that part's shaded. So in series connection, shade really hurts. So I wanted to also do it in a way that I got the most production value out of it. Now, one of the things I did here on the end, because of using these fender washers, if I didn't have this here when I tighten the lag bolt up, that fender washer would want to pull down. So I just took some 3/4 PVC, cut just a little slice off of one end, and just gave it something for the washer to sit down on. So that helps on both ends, on this end and up top there, to make everything nice and snug. On the end pole, I just use hurricane straps, and that's all the way across on all 4 2x6s. And then I said earlier, the wires come into the center. You can see there the wires come out of the ground, and that's right there. I'll zoom in a little. That is the parallel combiner for the negative wire. Then on the inside of the 4x4 that's facing is the parallel combiner for the positive wire. Whoops, I went the wrong way. Let's try that. So it's pretty well done. I mean, the system's online. It's making power. So far, I'm pretty happy with it. I ordered 12 of these panels. I knew I was only going to have room for 10, so I thought a couple for, in case I had an oops, would be good. But I also got all that fence over there too that gets sun through most of the day, especially from late morning, mid-morning to mid-afternoon. So I've got 2 more of these 250 watt panels. I have 8 170 watt panels, plus I have the original pair of 200 watters that I had hanging off the end of this building. So at some point I'll get some more put up, but thought I'd give you a quick walk around, let everybody take a look at it. 7-3 everybody, have a good one.